welcome to the Deucecast Extra. We are back for another week of television, as we are going to be talking about She-Hulk episode 7, called The Retreat, and then Andor episode 4 called whatever planet they were on. I can't remember the name of the planet. I should have written it down.
I feel bad. I kind of forgot it too.
It starts with an A.
Yes,
That's
it
all
does.
That's all that you need to know.
It's. Oh man.
We'll look at it later. We'll look at it later. For now, we're gonna dive into She-Hulk. Not a bad episode, honestly. Like, I kind of enjoyed it because I didn't really have to pay attention to what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was just
it felt so different.
Well, let me say,
yes.
Datapad download here, throwback for the Deucecast Extra.
Oh, I like
listeners,
this.
Is written by Zeb Wells, who is an actual comic book writer.
Well, that's a first.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the only episode that the guy contributed?
I don't know that for a fact.
I wonder if he
maybe wrote some of the other bad stuff.
I wonder if he created some of these characters.
No, he just wrote The Retreat. So
interesting.
And he did a good job. I'm kind of bringing
yeah.
I don't know. He did a better job with the vibe of the show that I think the other writers wanted to go for.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to be doing Marvel Zombies.
Oh. Okay. And to be fair,
he's a voice in Star Wars Detours.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Oh, good for him. To be fair, he didn't have any courtroom stuff to mess with.
No.
So he just
I do think Zeb Wells would have done that better though.
Probably. Oh, did I miss? Are we still talking She-Hulk?
Yes.
We just started.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Oh, were you trying to? Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, look, I mean,
this was a great episode. I mean,
let's not throw the G word.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm saying great, but it's the best episode of She-Hulk yet.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Sure. I mean, I think that there's probably, if we compiled moments from each of the 7 episodes, we could probably come up with one good, 45-minute episode. They're like little moments, because there's little things that are okay in each episode.
There's moments that work in each
episode.
How long was this episode?
They're usually
30
about
minutes?
20, I guess 30 minutes, yeah.
15 minutes.
That's right.
And have a long credits.
That's right. Earl repping the
Deucecast.
That's a rarity, because I don't even think that... I think that's a broken link now when you click on it off our website.
Actually.
Look at that. Oh,
whoa,
my gosh.
baby.
I was like, I think I was going to wear that today. It's
Mine's
very
in the
cold in my house.
closet,
I'm going to have to turn the heater on soon.
Hey, we represent.
I'm representing
Mikey.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, mine's in the closet. So.
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to have a She-Hulk reference, aren't I? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No, you don't have to. No, you're fine. You don't have to change your
my
reference.
name needs to be.
It's okay, Coruscant.
I even forgot we were going to talk about it.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, you forgot we were going to talk about She-Hulk?
Well,
what have we been doing for the last 7 weeks?
Honestly, I just forgot that show existed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll be the Saracen that sucks the blood.
So the episode does start off in a different location from the retreat. It obviously starts off where she's hooking up with Josh.
Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Love him and leave him.
Team Josh.
Team Josh.
Team Josh. And what has Josh probably done?
Oh, you skipping ahead to the end credits?
Oh, sorry. Okay, let's start at the beginning. So Josh runs away, and she's waiting for the text. She texts him.
Okay, yeah, and I don't
He's ghosting her.
I don't. Is that real? Is that
yes?
I haven't been.
It's happened to me many
It's
times.
been a long time since I've been single.
Yeah,
so
Mikey,
is that
it's
a real
to me
thing that people? No, I mean
But is it a real Go ahead.
Either side, male or female, reacting in that way from being ghosted.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The desperation.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, constantly checking your phone
and
the text back and
not wanting to send double text,
and then maybe sending a second text or contemplating sending a second text. That's absolutely very
okay.
And
I
really
guess
bad.
I've been there.
Good.
I guess I've kind of been there. I mean, it wasn't I
didn't have texting when you were dating.
In my 20s, this girl that I was dating had gone back home to Atlanta, and she went on some retreat where her cell phone wouldn't work.
She wouldn't write.
She went on the retreat. and I couldn't get a hold of her, and I was obsessed with that, and yeah, that didn't end well.
And she was making out with that dude instead of.
She got married to that dude, and then it just, I don't know.
We've all been. We've all been there, Jennifer Walters.
Oh God,
Mikey's dying.
I'm getting verklempt. I'm sorry.
Hey.
A little frog in my throat there. Some bad memories were trying to come out of my mouth. Literally.
The evil humors were coming out.
So,
no, that part of the episode is pretty realistic. I'd say.
Okay. Well, I just feel
I've been ghosted by Garrison. I mean, it's...
yeah. Steve has ghosted me plenty of times.
Yes.
So I feel this. Okay.
It never had a name when I was younger. It was just you're waiting for the phone call, and
you're waiting for the phone call.
Back then, you're waiting to pick up the little thing, and
hello,
operator. Is there a call yet?
Operator, you're like asking him to plug in.
Hello, operator.
He's got you got to plug the.
Yeah,
I feel like our generation has the need to name every type of activity, ghosting, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we didn't have
it's weird. I don't like
Hurro.
It's just called being ignored.
Like Jen Walters is a hurro.
Mm-hmm.
No, Mikey.
Shiro.
Shiro. Yeah.
Shiro.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, Michael.
Those are both.
She will go down in herstory.
Yes, she will. So she goes to this.
Chat? Are they listening?
Now I don't remember
content here.
I know. Sorry. This is such good stuff. This is what they beg for.
I need some snappy patter in the.
All right. So,
we need the Rhett to get the link.
No. All right. Somebody else take it from here. I've got a call. Someone else take it from here.
Okay. So where were we?
So I don't think we really went anywhere.
No,
the guy calls her and said Blonsky's monitor. He's been off the monitor.
Yeah,
that's how we get to the retreat. Okay.
That's right. So the guy's like, I got to go check on it. Can you go with me?
We don't have the people to see if just in case it's abomination. I don't want to take him on by myself because he's a person. Cop. Yeah, he's a person. He's not a Hulk.
He doesn't want to go, but she says, "I'll go." I feel the ghosting pain. I feel your pain, Jennifer Walters.
See, it's realistic. It sets in a state of panic.
It hurt me. It hurt me for a minute. The chat goes. And okay, so she gets there. Of course, it was just a malfunction, and so he fixes it.
Mm-hmm.
In theory,
or was it?
In theory,
is Harrison Ford recruiting him for the Thunderbolts?
He's not. They announced the team. He's not on the team. So,
are you sure?
He failed that.
He failed the test.
He's not on the team in the first episode.
Here's my invitation. Here's
Thunderbolts.
Is that his mustache?
Yeah, it's a mustache. Right.
Thunderbolts assemble.
Thunderbolts.
Well, see, it's perfect for him though because he's got to have contempt for all these people, and he really does have contempt.
I think it would be
for the whole world.
Yeah,
for everyone.
Yeah,
except
Gravity.
Callista. Callista is the only one he doesn't have, and I guess
a fan of Gravity, Safe Landing.
His famous chef's son. He doesn't have any contempt for him.
He has a famous chef's son.
Yes, he does. His son is a famous.
I'm sure he's appreciative towards George as well.
No, George made his career.
I don't think so.
No?
Now he probably is.
Maybe now.
I mean, American Graffiti, then Star Wars, then Indie.
He probably doesn't realize that
after the last plane crash, he doesn't realize.
He probably doesn't realize James Mangold directed. He probably thought it was Spielberg the whole time.
He got to work with Steven again, directing again after that great movie that he just did, The West Side Story.
Did you all notice? And this is a weird aside, but so when he got all emotional at D23 talking about it, did you notice that I don't think he remembered what's her name's name. I can't remember her name either.
Oh, the Marvels girl? Or
no, the girl that was in the movie with him.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge?
I don't think he remembered her name. I think he was like, she's
great. I haven't seen
because he just
footage.
all he said was like, and she's great. Like he doesn't even it doesn't say
that's
Phoebe's
a lot
great.
of names. That's too many names to remember.
It was weird. It was just
she was in Solo, right? She was the droid.
She was the droid in Solo. Yes.
Did not like that droid.
It's all in the family. Yeah.
Oh, I think I forgot that.
So the retreat was interesting. I guess we're to assume that this retreat is specifically for super beings, super people.
Well, one of them's not super for sure. I think it's just
Which
for
one?
people who are kind of villains who want to, I don't know, reform.
Well, before that though, she's about to leave, and there's those guys come out and have a fight, right?
Manbull and El.
Oh yeah, wrecks her car up. Yeah,
and messes her car up. So she's like, "Well, I gotta wait for whatever." She had to wait for the tow
truck who wouldn't be there.
Just to go through the characters, we've got Wrecker, Thunderball, Manbull, obviously, El Aguila, Saracen.
I think it's El Aguila, isn't it? It's El Aguila, isn't it?
What did I say?
Aguila. It's Aguila. Aguila.
Dude, I'm not Spanish. I don't.
Or just Alejandro.
Yeah.
No, it's El Aguila, right?
I think his real name's Alejandro.
And then Porcupine.
And we'll say Porcupine.
He didn't look like he had much of a superpower other than just like hiding in the
smelling bad.
I guess he could just run at you and stab you. I guess if you
that's true.
You can't get near the guy.
It's the suit.
It's the suit, man.
Yeah.
So I liked all those characters. They were all fun. I mean, I think that was the whole retreat thing was fun. It was very therapeutic for Jen to be around those people, and I think she feels better about herself now.
And
not so sad about Josh.
Like the therapy scenes were like the closest thing we've gotten to like actual comedy writing, where like they're trying to go fast paced. Like
I agree,
snappy jokes. Like they were close. They weren't fully there, but like I see what they were going for, and maybe if it was just more energy. I've been saying it the whole time we've been watching the show. It's just such a low energy show. It all just seems like it's going at like 75% speed.
It felt the most like a sitcom than it should. Like the other episodes should be the same way. I mean,
Emil Blonsky, I liked Tim Roth. I think did a great job with this. The way he was like leading.
He's just a pro. I mean, he's just like been doing this for so long. He can do any type of role at this point in his career. So, I mean, this kind of reformed super villain role that he's portraying is pretty funny. I mean, it kind of works. I am really bummed that he's not going to be in Thunderbolts, allegedly. I mean, that hasn't been announced.
Manbull?
No, Emil Blonsky. Yeah, Manbull. They need to have no. The West Coast Avengers. No.
Well, they'll have their own series, a comedy series of.
Let's hope not. Let's
just end it now. Let's just
end it now.
I was happy to see that Jen had an iPhone and not a green bubble text phone.
And you know what? It looked good.
It did.
Like the CG on phones and a lot of shows can look awful and just not real.
And
I was like, oh, it's an iPhone. Yeah.
You could identify it right away. Yeah. It looks good. I mean, there's not much negative you can say about this particular episode.
Yeah.
Because it did move along the narrative too of
wait, was Josh blue or green bubbles?
Ooh.
I didn't notice.
I think he was blue too because they were texting back and forth and she's texting a non-iPhone.
And it was an iMessage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just had to make sure.
Little plug for the iPhones there. I've never owned one, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
And then she had no signal out at the retreat, right? Wasn't that one of the things?
No, she didn't because there's no signal.
Oh, yeah.
Right. There was the standard having to look for higher ground.
Let's put it away. Let's just put it away.
She pulled out all the tricks too. She turned off the Bluetooth. She turned off the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I mean, she kind of knew what she was trying to do.
She's a millennial.
Yeah. Well, but she's not though.
She is.
No?
Tatiana Maslany is not
Maslany.
I was close.
Is she Gen X? Probably Gen X.
She's Gen X. She's older. She's not.
She's 35 or 37.
Born in 85.
Oh, I honestly thought she was older than that.
Oh, Michael.
I mean, she looks a little bit older than that.
Millennials start with 81, according to
I believe so, something like that.
Yeah.
So she's still in the millennial.
I don't think that they would claim to be millennials if you were born in 81 or 82. I don't think you would claim. Like 82, you're 40 years old. I don't think you're going to claim you're a millennial.
No. Remember, she's 37. So
I understand, but I don't.
Her character's probably in her early 30s.
He's saying that if the bottom of the millennial is 81.
I just don't even think like a 39-year-old would claim that they were a millennial.
Not only is her character in her early 30s, but this MCU is now in 2024. So
this is true. So
she's definitely a millennial. Yeah. in the show.
Correct, in the show. Okay, fine. I don't know. He looks a little older to me, but I've always felt.
I did like when Aguila held his lighted his sword. I thought that was pretty cool.
There was some cool stuff in there. I mean, this was an okay episode. I was kind of okay with it. I wasn't like overly offended by it, like a lot of people seem to be. A lot of people just seem to be like, this is par for the course, and it's just a dumb show. But I kind of like this episode.
I thought it was better. So step up.
Yeah. This was the best episode I've seen.
They're ramping up because, generally the penultimate episode of every series is the best episode. So we've got Daredevil in the next episode, so maybe it'll be the best one.
Who wrote this episode? It was
Zeb Wells. He's a comic book writer.
That's why it was good, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
But I just find it so strange that he only wrote. I wonder if he did anything with 8 and 9.
Well,
what if he wrote 8 and 9?
Wait and see.
7, 8, 9.
We'll have to wait and see.
So
if he did, they'll probably be the best episodes of the series.
So we had one of the guys that had attacked her, I guess, was in that crew, right?
Wrecker.
Wrecker? Or
yep.
Okay.
Wrecker.
So Wrecker. So I think he's apologized. It was kind of interesting to have this guy show up and just be like all chill and like I did the wrong thing and blah blah blah. But will he recognize Josh? Some people are saying Josh is part of that crew. There was one of them with a mask on, and so they're saying, that.
And he's
calling
glad the big bad.
I'm glad that she did force that previously on because I had no idea who he was when he walked in.
No.
Oh, did you not? You didn't remember from the very...
I mean, you wouldn't. Yeah, didn't they do a flashback to show him too?
Yeah.
So you would be like, oh, that guy. Yeah.
From the wedding? You guys wouldn't have remembered him from the wedding?
No. Wrecker.
Oh, Wrecker. Oh,
no, not Josh.
Not Josh.
Yes,
oh, I know who you're talking about.
Wrecker.
Yeah, Wrecker. Help me, Wrecker. That's in January, guys.
So
no more Wrecker talk.
We think, yeah. So we think that Josh pulled some blood, right? Don't we think that?
Oh yeah, no.
He we go there now.
He texted.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
There was the whole cult.
I definitely think that he did. Yeah, he let his boss man know that he got the blood.
He sent the emoji with the syringe
and the picture of her sleeping. That was weird.
I didn't like the creepy photo.
That was weird.
I actually was kind of hoping that would wake her up. I was like, Flash.
She would have been mad.
I thought he was going to freak out because it had Flash on, and he just run out. But
that was
like,
weird.
Nope.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy, like sort of House of the Dragon like vibes.
Oh, we talked about that in the pre-show before we started recording.
Man. What a man. Okay, sorry. We won't get into that.
Oh my gosh.
No difference from Jon Snow and Dany.
Huh? Well, wait a minute. What's their relation?
Aunt and nephew.
Are they aunt and uncle?
Aunt and nephew and
aunt and nephew.
Or yes, aunt and nephew, and Rhaenyra and Daemon are uncle and
but
niece.
barely, like half nephew, like not full. I thought that he was the bastard son of.
No, he's the trueborn son of Rhaenyra and. Or, I'm sorry, not. What the heck is?
Yeah,
Rhaegon and.
But that's 172 years after this. But.
Well, it just goes to show you that
you don't have to keep this all track of all this. George doesn't even keep track of all this.
No,
he
really
can't even
doesn't.
finish the book.
He really doesn't. George. All right, that's enough of She-Hulk.
Let's move on to a better show.
Let's move on to a much better show. Now, unfortunately, I only had a chance to watch it one time.
Oh,
I feel horrible.
I've only seen it one time.
I watched it again tonight.
I did not get to
your new Succession. You didn't watch twice. I
know. I didn't, and it is. Look,
your new Sopranos. I'm 100%
sticking by that. I will not back down from that.
I'm glad you.
I think the writing is as good as any of those shows. I think
the acting is as good as any of those shows.
The writing is too. I think the writing,
and I think the writing's solid too. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think writing's solid. I just don't. It's hard for me to be.
Well, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna compare Sopranos because I've never seen that. But
I can compare Succession. I think that the writing and the acting is just as good as Succession. I'm not gonna.
That's a big statement, but
Aldani is the name of the planet, by the way.
And the name of the
I knew it was
episode.
the name
right?
of the episode.
Well, there you go. And I'm still shocked the episodes have names.
Let me just say,
yeah, me too. Let me
just say, probably my favorite episode so far. Not boring.
Good.
We're getting to know this crew, which is kind of almost it seems like a heist crew kind of thing.
Yeah,
I'm liking this.
Another 3-episode arc, I think, but it's
yeah.
I like the heist. I like the heist idea.
But
it's basically Rogue One. I mean, there's a heist. I mean, there's a team. There's a heist. Yeah,
it'll be similar in a I guess a thematic sense. They're doing that on purpose, I'm sure. But but there's clearly they're not going for the Death Star plans or something like that.
Correct.
So,
they're just.
I like that it's like 7
level. Yeah.
I like that it's like 7 folks. I have no idea of any of their names.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, hey, what are those people's names? I mean, they said them.
I recognized at least 2 of the actors.
Right.
They've been Evan Moss Bacharach was in The Punisher that was on Netflix.
Okay.
I was going to say, I don't recognize any of them.
And then the other guy that I recognized that has been in a lot of things.
Is it the white guy with the cap on?
Alex Lothar. So he has been in. Well, I recognized him from The Imitation Game. He was in a couple of episodes.
He was a kid actor, right?
He was in Black Mirror.
Yes.
He was in The Last Duel, French Dispatch. He's a character actor, but he's been in a lot of stuff that I just recognized him right away. It's one of those like character actor faces that you recognize the guy right away. And the only reason I recognized the Bacharach guy is because of the Punisher. I just remember him from Punisher.
Are we just talking about our rebel group here that we recognize?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was going to say the main Imperial guy, Qyburn, from Game of Thrones.
He's from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now he was
Dude.
great. Now that acting he did was great.
Yeah, he was awesome.
That's the thing. Like every single actor that they are hiring, and I think I said this in the first episode, they're just hiring really good background actors. The ones that have the lines, they're just well delivered. A lot of them are British television actors, and they know what they're doing.
Dude, the scene that shocked me, like I was sitting there eating today, watching it, and there's a scene where is it Luthen? What's
Luthen? What's Skarsgård is Luthen?
He's explaining to that girl leader. He says now, and she's kind of like looking around. He goes, "Look at me," and he's like, gets like, and she's like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh crap, he's not messing around." He's like, I was like, I just like jumped up, and I was like, "Holy smokes!"
But Skarsgård, he's just so good. I mean, we don't deserve to have him in this show.
The way he talks to Andor about like you got 3 options. He's on the ship, and I just and that writing there was great. He's like, you can, go back to your we can drop you off. You can do this thing, or you can take over the ship, kill me and take over the ship, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, exactly. And like after, well, I know we're jumping ahead, but that scene when he's turning into the shop owner.
Oh, when he just does a little move.
That was the most epic moment of Star Wars television, because it's just such a weird, like he's getting into character because he knows he's about to have to change his attitude and become the shop owner.
He's doing a great job.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
He'll probably get an Emmy nomination I'm sure. I mean, he'll definitely get an Emmy nomination.
No, they'll ignore the show again.
No, they don't ignore Star Wars. They usually get Emmy nominations. There's been a lot of
no wins. Gets ignored. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. No, Giancarlo won, I think, for season 2.
For Mando,
I believe.
Supporting actor.
Yes,
in a whatever they categorize it.
Yeah, in a drama. I think I want to
streaming drama or something. I'm sure.
I think he did win.
I feel like that's my daily life, streaming drama.
It's won 14 primetime Emmys.
What has
Mandalorian?
Mando?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them are technical, but but I think he did.
Goranson won for music.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe Giancarlo did. Stunt. Maybe Giancarlo didn't win. I know he was nominated though.
Well, are you talking about first season?
Maybe first season, yeah.
114, or
I don't know.
Or do they even go? I guess you can have to parse that out. But
outstanding supporting actor in a drama series.
Nominated or won?
Nominated, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, nominated. Oh,
so
Timothy Oliphant was nominated for outstanding guest actor.
Yeah, they can do the guest when they're only like in one scene or something, or they can do just the guest one. Yeah.
Okay, so it's won prosthetic makeup, cinematography, single camera,
stuff,
stunt coordination, special visual effects, sound mixing, stunt performance, and composition for a series original dramatic score.
Yeah. And I do want to shout out Susanna White again, because she directed this episode and it was just really well done. Just everything about it, like,
yeah, it was.
And I hate to keep harping on the whole like volume versus not volume, but I mean this just felt cinematic. Like it just the landscape, the planet, Aldhani. I mean, it just, I don't know, it just was, and the practical sets. They built the little rebel village thing that everybody was hanging out at. I mean,
I thought the goats did not look good. They just looked like goats with some more horns. Like,
they just added some horns to the goats. Yeah,
I don't even remember.
At least they were real good.
What goats where? Where are you talking about?
Well, when they were walking into the village, he walked by some Andor walked.
And the camera kind of focuses on them for a few seconds, and like
show
they were like horns. The normal horns, and then
added some
just added horns like with like gum.
See, now Goats has a Wikipedia page, and this episode is on it.
Wow. How about that? Of course it does.
That's awesome.
Of course it does.
Apparently, it's only mentioned in 2 other books or something, and they're audiobooks. And this episode,
goats have a long way to go before they.
Wait, they have a Wikipedia page?
Audio description only, though. So
space goats.
This is feeling a bit
never
too
heard of
earthy to
Wikipedia?
me. I'm just saying.
Earl,
huh?
You've never heard of Wikipedia?
No,
stop it with your listen here. Stop it with your feeling too earthy. I'm sorry it's not filmed in the volume.
I love when the TIE fighter came sweeping by and they had that was pretty cool. That
oh yeah, I mean that was definitely the most Star Warsy. I mean that just brings you into the universe. Yeah, I mean when you see those TIE fighters, and
I love the intrigue between I don't know their names, but the blonde Empire lady.
Okay, so you're jumping over to the Empire. I thought you were going to talk
to that.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about.
We can go to Mon Mothma.
I thought you were going to talk about kind of like the dissension in the rebellion group because they don't like.
Yeah, they don't want this.
They don't like her bringing Cassian in.
Yeah, no, that's true. We need to stay on that.
I mean, there was a little bit of that going on, and then even when that last guy came in, I guess the 6th or 5th or 6th,
I like.
He was not happy at all.
They called him Colonel something. Colonel.
Yeah, he was not happy at all. I mean, because they had the plan already worked out. Now they're having to tell this guy, this intruder,
Lieutenant Gorn.
Yeah.
What? Lieutenant what?
Gorn.
Okay, and they're going in like 3 days now. After they've been there for what, like 7 years or something? Weren't they there for like a long time?
Well, they had been on that planet for a long time.
Yeah,
I think you're talking about the fact that the event that they're going to take advantage of happens every 7 years or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the meteor shower that's like the curtain,
right?
That they talked about. Yeah.
Yeah. Which
sounds awesome. Like
I'm looking forward to when they show that because it does sound awesome. Because I'm sure we'll get to see that, and maybe
that's the distractor, right, for them to make the move.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. In the middle of
cover fire,
because there's going to be all those people there for like the Sturgis event or whatever it is, or the Borealis lights.
Sturgis event.
Well, I mean, they said everybody,
all the bikers will be there in Star Wars,
and then they'll be fight the Empire, and they'll all turn. So Mon Mothma, she's kind of married to sort of a drip. He's kind of what's he about?
Kind of a D-bag.
So from what I understand and what I recall, this is the first time that we've ever known that she had a husband. I didn't know about this guy at all. Yeah, and he was kind of a
canon, Mikey.
Well, it is now.
It is now.
He had a top knot.
He did have a top knot.
Level canon.
This is well, I guess it's
no
L level canon, live action canon.
Yeah,
there you go.
Perrin Firtha.
That's a rough name.
Is that his name?
Perrin, Perrin.
Yeah, Perrin.
So
Perrin.
I'm thinking these writers read way too much Wheel of Time.
Oh, is there a Perrin?
Well, Perrin's is one of the main characters of Wheel of Time.
Okay.
Yeah. But then Andor is also, and this is Rogue One writers, I guess, but Andor is also a kingdom in Wheel of Time.
Oh, well, there you go. Interesting. Yeah, Perrin Firtha, Alistair McKenzie is the actor portraying him, who has been, like I said, if you look at his IMDb profile, it's all British television.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all the guy has ever done.
Yeah, this all looks very British.
Bunch of British television.
That sounds like an insult almost.
No, it's not. It's not an insult at all.
I mean, they're the best actors, really. If you
what Jacob said, though, this looks very British. No.
I was scrolling through and I said, "Yeah, this looks very."
Maybe
British.
that's my bias. I'm sorry.
No, that's how I meant for it to come off. But it does have an air of prestige over American television. I will admit that.
Sure, I think so. I mean, I think in a way, although American television, I think over the years has been catching.
I mean, all our movies now go to British actors a lot.
All our big movie roles do go to British actors. You're right about that.
Deidre Miro is the name.
So Deidre is. I don't know how high she is in the ISB. Wait. ESB. I don't know.
Perrin Firtha.
Imperial.
Internal Security Bureau.
ISB. Yeah. She seems low level, but are you being paged, Earl?
Are
you on call? Because it sounds like
I don't know what y'all just hearing things.
Sounds like your pager's going off.
Or it sounds like you're playing like a mobile game.
No, that's my ridiculous.
It sounds like you're playing ColecoVision.
My washing machine makes this crazy noise. It's upstairs. Don't worry about it.
Don't mind me if I'm being distracted. I'm answering some discussion posts. Sorry.
Oh.
Are you doing homework, Garrison?
It's doing 11.
Garrison, we're in the middle of a show here.
We're in a minute. Look, I understand.
This is high.
The man has to finish his homework. It's understood.
How much are we paying you just to sit there and do your homework? Oh, wait, we're not paying you at all. Oh, Mon Rothma, dude, I just saw that.
Mon Rothma. Yeah. I need to change my name.
He's even redheaded like her.
Get rid of. I can't leave Man Bull up here. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
I'll just do that. There.
Well, let me see. I don't even know enough names.
I don't have time to think of anything else.
It's all right. It's all right.
So Denise Gow plays Dedra, and she, from what I understand, and you can kind of gather this a little bit from the third episode, is that she is trying to cover for Cyril.
You're chatting Andor.
Cyril quite a bit.
She's what?
She's trying to cover for Cyril quite a bit.
Deidre?
I got that. Yeah, I got that kind of vibe from the third episode.
She doesn't know Cyril.
She doesn't?
No. Cyril's the...
I know, but I thought that
they... his bum, like...
No, so
guy, right?
She found the...
I don't know these names yet.
I think she's trying to cover for him.
Oh, no. No, he got fired, didn't he?
He did. I did ultimately get fired, but I think that she was trying to get them off of his tail. Like, that's kind of how I felt.
I thought she was trying to get on his tail. Like, she wanted the job to unwind all of this
Wait,
stuff.
now, y'all, Cyril is the guy that from last episode,
correct,
right?
From the last episode, yeah.
No, I don't
think they know them. I don't think they know him. I think...
I don't know.
So yeah,
the
right.
box
the
was
box
stolen
from her sector, and so she's focused on this box,
and she sees it as a way to get into this big problem and rise her ranks in the ISB.
Right.
Yes, that's right, Brian. He did go home to Mama, and man, Mama laid into him. I felt excited. I was like, man.
And then Lieutenant Supervisor Blevin, which I just looked his name up. I like that he just like blocked her at every move. Like,
oh yeah.
And the way he dressed down those corporate guys, I was like, oh man, the Empire knows how to take care of people, take care of business. Yeah. That guy was about to raise his hand. He goes,
oh, Brian, I don't know. You think she's an Alliance insider?
She might be. She could be.
Interesting.
Speaking of Alliance insiders, we don't
Mon
get
Mothma
there yet, but.
Yeah, Mon Mothma, definitely. I mean, she's obviously
she's meeting at the Antiquities place
But here's what's interesting is
who does she want to bring in?
I think that's got to be Bale, right?
Or would he not already be in it?
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're only 5 years out here.
That's true. We are.
Like, we don't
only
have
5 years
that
out.
much.
Oh, so she's got somebody, new that she wants to bring in.
Yeah. I mean,
interesting.
I don't think they go there unless this whole we're not being reverential to Star Wars, or there's not going to be any other big connections, but Leia.
Yeah.
Unless it's a whole misdirect, but like
that
could be
Leia as a teenager, right? She'd be she'd be.
Yeah, I mean, she'd be 14
or 15. Yeah, she'd be. Yeah. I mean,
as the Fisher family sold the face to the rights
to it. Well, there was somebody that played her in Rogue One, so
yeah.
So wow, right. So I never thought about Dedra being an Alliance insider. I just thought it was more like Empire corporate.
I see her as wanting to move up the Imperial ranks, and this is a good opportunity to stick her nose in somewhere else.
That's kind of what I gather too. I mean, is that she wants to, but also if the box was stolen from her sector, she's trying to. I don't know. I think she's trying to cover herself a little bit too in some of the activity that she's doing.
Yeah. They very well could go that way, where she's trying to pose it as trying to climb the ladder, but really she's trying to hide the evidence so this other guy doesn't come find her out and be like, oh, this was purposeful, like this was left out to be stolen.
Yeah. But y'all didn't think that she was trying to cover for Cyril a little bit at all?
No.
She didn't.
I kind of felt that a little bit, that she was trying to keep him from getting in trouble, but it didn't work. I mean,
I didn't get any impression that she knew those corporate people at all. But and I just watched it tonight. But
yeah, well, that was the third. That was the third episode that I kind of felt like she was trying to cover, but maybe not.
Wait, what?
Was she in the third episode?
She wasn't introduced till this episode, right?
Yeah, she was.
Are we talking about the same?
We didn't see any of those ISB agents until episode 4.
Yeah, I agree.
I could be wrong.
I do agree, though. I'm serious. I'm a little distracted, but I agree.
Michael, who are you talking about?
I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. I don't know.
Now I
thought the black guy might have been the guy we saw watching the screen earlier, and then I was like, "Oops, nope, it's not the same guy," because he's lording over this 7 sectors or whatever.
No, yeah. Wait, she came up through the ranks, and more.
It is pretty bad, though, that I know almost no other characters' names in the show.
Well, that's the thing, though. You don't really have to know any of the characters.
And I think that's kind of the point, is that they're no names in general.
Yeah.
I mean, because I would venture to say that probably most of that rebellion group's going to end up dying.
She's known Imperial Academy grad going to ISB. That's right. So she's trying to move up into the security bureau. But what is security really?
She also claims that she has no.
It's infection. We are healthcare.
That was.
We've seen Qyburn be a healthcare person before.
I almost joined the rebellion after that. I mean,
you mean the Empire?
Empire. I almost enlisted because I was like, yes, let's stamp out the infection.
Let's stamp out the infection.
Such cleanliness.
To them, they're the good guys. To them, they're the good. I mean, that's the theme that Tony Gilroy, I think, even in Rogue One a little bit. I mean, he was just like, look, these people are doing what they think is right. So, hey, what's up, Ted? Good.
Howdy, y'all.
What up, Ted?
Holla, y'all.
And especially Dedra. I mean, she thinks she's doing the right thing here. I mean, she doesn't think good or bad. I mean, she just wants to stamp out these miscreants, the Alliance. I mean, she doesn't.
Now I will say that I don't know if Cyril might turn. Cyril Karn. Do you think he's going to either he's going to try to impress the Empire since he's been sort of let go? He's going to try to go after Andor.
I think that he's probably going to turn. I think I'm with you.
You think he's going to turn with the Alliance?
I think his character is going to be very much like that character in Rebels that kind of turned.
I just had his name.
That was played by.
Everybody thought he was so hot in the last season, which I thought was
David
weird.
Oyelowo.
Voice played by David Oyelowo. Yes.
Voice. It's funny that I can come up with the actor that voiced the character.
Agent Callus.
Callus, yeah. Hot Callus, yeah.
Yes, Hot Callus. That was
Hot Callus.
That was when I was in Star Wars Twitter. Wait, Star Wars Twitter was weird.
Star Wars Twitter is a weird place. You don't necessarily.
Who's going to betray the new team? Ooh. Oh, is it going to be Lieutenant?
If anybody betrays,
it's that little Weasley guy. That
it'll
the guy that made the models. I like.
It'll be a known actor. It'll be Eben Moss-Baccarat. It'll be that character's.
Wait, which one was he?
It's going to be one of the guys that made a big deal out of Andor coming in.
Well, and he did. His character definitely
yes,
I'm
he
just
did.
telling you, like that's gonna be a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Arvel Skeen is his
Mm.
character's name.
He's probably skeening some stuff up.
Let me
to
say that again.
Overthrow the rebellion right now.
Oh, there's that
Arvel,
okay.
Arvel
You should feel
Skeen.
bad, Jacob.
Yeah, I think he could probably turn. That's a good thought though, Ted, for sure. I mean, because that's that happens. Yes, that's right, Brian. Fulcrum.
One of the many fulcrums.
There's multiple fulcrums.
Callus was the fulcrum, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
It won't be the Imperial guy, so you don't think it'll be?
Oh, it's not gonna
the
be
guy that
Cyril,
came in on the
not
speeder
Cyril.
Well, Cyril wasn't an Imperial guy. He was just
Yet.
Not
corporate.
Lieutenant Gorn.
Arvel makes some good space popcorn. Arvel Redbucker.
Yes.
Arvel Skeenenbacher.
Skeenenbacher. Oh god. Yeah, it'll be although I would like it to be the guy that played Karis, what is his name? Karis Nemec is
Okay,
Alex
Alex
Lothar.
Lothar.
Yeah, it could be.
That's going to be
He's
the one.
the map maker.
Oh, no, I like the little model maker too.
No. He could. I mean, but that's a good way to throw off people is to
It
make
would
it a guy
be.
you like. So I don't know. It's gonna be one of those two guys because those are the only two recognizable people on that team.
I think model maker dude gets got. I think he dies.
Oh, there'll be some of those guys will die.
Somebody's going to die.
I think that
The chick
corporal will
probably
die.
dies.
Yeah,
You think
she'll
the
probably
blonde
die
chick will
because
die?
I
The
think
leader?
that'll be the most emotional. Yeah, I think so. I mean,
And Andor will have to step up, and I'm sorry, Andor will have to
I wish
step
they
up.
had. I wish they had introduced the cartographer as like an interpreter, and he says, "I'm not a professional interpreter." Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yes,
I don't know if I got the reference.
You're talking about yeah.
Isn't that from She-Hulk?
No,
No, he's talking about
it's the beginning of Close Encounters.
Close Encounters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Deep dive to the
It's a deep-
70s.
That's a
Sorry.
deep.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow. That was
My
quite the
occupation is
reference.
cartography.
Are you
Right,
like
just an
doing a
update.
discussion post on Close Encounters right now?
No, actually, my discussion post is on.
Wait, are you doing your discussion post? Are you talking it out
Are
loud?
you recording this for it?
My discussion post is on Euripides, Medea.
Ah.
Yes,
Oh,
very
Also not a
Medea, like
cartographer.
the
yes.
also not a cartographer.
Tyler Perry.
Not like Tyler Perry. No, like
Oh,
Jason.
Lord.
Jason's wife in Greek mythology.
Euripides.
Jason from She-Hulk.
From
Jason from the Argonauts, man.
Josh. Yeah, no,
That's Josh.
Freddy
dude.
versus Jason.
Yes.
It's October.
I appreciate
Not finished,
their.
by the way. It's
I
done. Just
appreciate
finished.
all these Star Wars names. These are very good Star Wars names. That
Read
they've
us a
come up
couple of the
with.
names, and we'll see.
No,
if
they're
you can-
great. I mean, they're all Karis Nemec, Arvel Skeen,
Mm.
Tamarin Barcona, Cinta Kaz. I mean, these are all great names. These
Yeah.
are,
I think
Names that I
Cyril,
will never remember.
Cyril Karn is like a bad name. I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
kind
like
of hard.
Cyril.
That Cyril Karn is
Chief
yeah.
Hine. That's a good.
The major is the Major Partagaz.
Vel Shartha. That's a good.
I like B2 Emo. Is that what his name is? B2
That was
Emo?
good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Vel
Yeah. Arvel Skeen is going to turn. You know, with a name like that.
Arvel Skeen. They're
So
good.
on
They're good Star Wars
IMDb, they
names.
have a different person.
Yes, it is much better than Tim. That's why
It
Tim
is-
is dead.
It's also better than Carl with a Q from Game of Thrones.
We have Sintakaz.
Yes. Yeah, I think I don't think everybody on that team's going to die, but I think most of them are going to die.
Mhm.
I mean, and then like Ted was suggesting that perhaps one of them will turn on them and cause some problems. But yeah, I mean,
Of course.
yeah,
The
I
heist
think-
can never actually happen. You can't have the heist happen.
Correct.
No
Right.
heist story happens perfectly.
Right. There's got to be,
Or
a
at least
catch.
the way we're told it's supposed to happen.
boring.
Orville
originally.
time.
Redenbacher, baby.
You go.
Oh, is that
it's-
like
Or is that like Ovaltine?
Ovaltine?
will never go the way you're told it's supposed to go.
Right.
They could have another plan, and it would be behind the audience's back, like in things like Oceans, the Oceans movies.
Or it's Fatmatic about to watch Orville, and he's just going to leave our thing.
He accidentally put an M instead of an N.
Oh, he
Orville
said
time.
He's like, guys, this is ridiculous. I'm going to go watch a good show called Orville.
Well, remember, we talked about Orville making good space popcorn, so that's why I was bringing back to Orville. But then again,
Orville teen.
Yeah, he's gonna drink some Orville teen.
Yeah,
with his Orville Redenbacher popcorn while watching the Orville.
Yeah.
Do they still have Orville Redenbacher popcorn?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
The legend. I remember back in my day, we had the real Orville Redenbacher.
It's Orville Redenbacher and Pop Secret. Those are the two. Those are the two big brands that are left.
What about isn't Act?
And Jiffy Pop.
Act 3?
And Chicka Chicka Boom.
Act. You're right. Act is one.
Yeah. I did a whole science fair project on popcorn when I was in elementary school. And
I wonder
Pop
if
Secret was the
Act
best.
is owned by Pop. Like Act owns Pop Secret. That's their brand is Pop Secret.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think Act is probably my favorite packaging for the popcorn. I like the logo. I like the packaging.
Yeah. I'll put this up, even though I know the answer to it already. I don't think any of us are watching Endeavor, right?
I don't know what that is.
What is
There's a U word.
Is that a Star Wars?
See how it's
British.
spelled? It's either British or Canadian.
They use the U.
Those crazy people.
Get out of here.
British television series. There it is. Oh, you know what? I think one of these actors is in Endeavor.
Anton Lesser is pretty much the same jerk detective inspector. Okay.
He's Major Partagaz. He's the one who was like, report. I do love that they had one guy had a little snippet on Scarif. Like he said, there's increased activity going on.
Oh yeah, no, there was a mention of Orville 6 and the Orville 7. I mean, there's definitely references. Mimban,
where Han and Chewie met.
And apparently Andor was a cook.
Yeah, he was getting ready to cook up some Wookiee.
We had a whole other story about Andor that I want to see. I want to see him in a battle as a cook.
He's basically the Steven Seagal character from Under Siege. He's just the cook. But he's
actually, you know what I live like?
He's very skilled.
I was a cook when I was 16 years old. He's telling
it's always very dramatic with him. He's very Andor's very dramatic. He's that's just kind of his way.
He's good.
All right,
man. So I'm ready for the next episode. Who's staying up till 2?
No.
Probably not.
Where's the real fans here?
I may. It may happen. It depends on.
I'm not.
I'm staying up for 2 a.m. tomorrow for Charlie Cox. No.
Yeah.
But that is happening.
For what?
That is happening.
Charlie
Cox. Yeah, and She-Hulk.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah, I mean, the Empire was fighting themselves.
I did watch a Easter egg video before we did this. And I think what that was in reference to, in some stupid book or comic, the Empire / Republic armed a bunch of militia guerrilla people to overthrow the Separatists, and then they were fighting them back, just like U.S. and Taliban, ISIS, name your terrorist organization that we once armed and then had to fight.
The Mimban stuff, yeah.
Yes, the Mimban, however you say it.
So Ted's saying the Empire was fighting themselves. Yes, they're just positioning to move up. They're trying to impress their boss, right? Isn't it like corporate infighting?
No. He's talking about Mimban. I mean, basically, the setup of the Mimban battle is basically just a ruse. It's just like a fight amongst themselves thing that the Empire. Yeah,
I stand corrected. I apologize, Ted.
No, Ted's fine. All right, final thoughts.
I sent Jacob something. That's my final thought.
Oh, yes, you did. I don't know what it is yet.
No spoilers, please. Do not share with our.
It's not spoilery.
Wait, what?
No.
I don't.
It's just something random came on my timeline. It was sorry. No, he doesn't have to share it. I just said I sent him something.
But yeah, I liked this episode of Andor a lot more than the first 3.
Yes.
I know in the Discord we talked about. I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Coach or somebody.
all 4 have been Succession level.
I like them all in my opinion.
It's a complaint I had about Rings of Power, where it felt like just set up, and nothing would happen. and that's not quite what this series feels like.
Well, what about this last episode though?
And this is a good point that
It was
Brian
good
makes
until
about,
she just like stood.
Yeah,
But-
Luthen sees himself in Cassian. I mean, so I mean, they're both just like do whatever it takes to get the job done. I mean, it doesn't matter. You lie, you cheat, you steal, you murder. I mean, that's kind of like whatever it takes. Because it's in their mind, like in Luthen's mind and Cassian's mind, it's for the greater good.
Yeah.
So it's good. Yeah. I mean, it's like
they're like if Saw Gerrera was a spy,
right.
That's like their type of brand.
Which
They're
at some
much
point
more
we
along the
we see Saw in this.
Oh yeah, we're
series
going to
at some
see
point.
Saw at some point. Seesaw.
Mm-hmm.
I just did that.
No, we
actually,
both did. I did.
Yeah,
it too.
Forrest Whitaker is in the show. So.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
think
exciting.
Stellan
I didn't
leaked
know that until like a month ago.
Yeah,
Stellan-
the second preview or something.
Yeah.
Third preview.
Well, and Stellan leaked that like 2 years ago or something. He did like
Right.
a Norwegian interview or something where he said it on a radio broadcast.
That's right. I do kind
he
of.
pulled a Baze Malbus.
They all die.
They all die.
Dead.
Everyone's
when I die,
dead.
when he die, they all dead.
They're all dead. And I kind of feel like, I mean, other than Cassian, I'm guessing like a lot of these main characters die. I
Cassian,
think
Mon.
I think Luthen dies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh wow.
yeah.
I think he dies like
they're gonna
halfway
have a
through the
season
show.
two,
Tony,
right?
Tony Gilroy loves killing people.
We are going to have a season 2. I think Luthen
Yeah.
dies like either
Season 2.
penultimate or finale of this season.
Yeah, because we don't
Oh.
necessarily need Luthen in season 2.
Once he establishes himself and has all the connections that Luthen has.
And Skarsgård's got no time for 2 seasons of television. He's
He's a busy man.
he's too
He's an esteemed actor.
he's too busy playing Eric Selvig.
Mm.
He's like, now if we don't get Borgullet twerking at some point in the show,
Or
I need a Borgullet twerk
Borgullet
scene.
will work for you.
Borgullet.
I just hope Borgullet's not in this series.
Yeah, well,
at
that's
all.
when we bring on our Nicki Minaj cameo.
That's
Yeah.
and she'll say, "Here, let's go, Borgullet."
To do the tongue
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, gosh.
Right? Is that
All right.
Nicki
On
or-
that note,
Oh,
we're gonna
think so. I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
wrap it up. Rifen, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at GRyfun3, GRYFUN3. You can find me with that thing on Instagram, whatever. You can find me at GRyfun on Letterboxd. You can find me on the Deucecast Discord.
Are you ever
Right,
going to
usually
start
talk-
watching movies again, Rifen?
Yeah. I mean, I watched Night and Day the other day, so
Did you log it?
yeah.
Oh, I need to. I don't like how I can't ever see half the things.
Oh,
people
we're gonna
log.
see the ghost.
But I've also been reading, and so
Ah, yes.
Brandon Sanderson.
on the
I don't think we see the ghost.
third
Answer,
book.
Brian.
Oh,
I think we
is
see
that-
the
is
ghost in
Brian.
Ahsoka.
Yeah. The ghost will be in a second.
Yes, of course. I mean, the whole crew is going to be in this.
Brian, look, dude, I got stuff to do. Sorry.
Yeah, we've all got lives.
We've all
Come on.
got stuff to do. And Steve's not
Steve-
on here for us
Steve
to go.
killed
Wait,
us
this-
last week.
Oh, wait,
hour
there's
and
Steve.
45 minutes.
Here he comes. No,
Here, oh, look who's here. No, I'm just kidding.
and I'm out.
Roth, you've got a show later tonight.
I do.
Yes.
I got a little bit scared
If I hear
before.
about cheese again, I'm going
Uh,
to lose it.
Wait a minute.
It's
That
every
dude,
single episode.
What's that dude's
Harrison.
name? That
Sage.
didn't like Raider.
Sage. He's a crazy
Yeah.
person. He's
He didn't
crazy.
like Raider.
How do you not like Raid? I, mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, we're coming. We're
It's
coming
just so
for him.
cheesy.
We're
Yeah, well, it's
coming for
based
him.
off of.
I know. He just doesn't. I think he just goes through like moods where I think he probably watched it in not a good mindset.
I know. He
and
just
was
watched it
like,
in a
nope.
bad mood and didn't like jive with it.
I don't know. But
Well,
yes, we are.
I think it's a lot of times.
It's
I don't.
generational too. I think.
Well, not really, because Roth
But
loves
Indy's
it, and
timeless.
yeah, no, it's not generational. I think that
I also don't necessarily.
This is like
my
when
opinions don't fit my generation's opinion.
this is like when Pinky hated the Goonies. This is the same type of.
See,
thing.
I loved the Goonies.
I've
Yeah,
never seen the
exactly.
Goonies. I'm afraid to see
Oh,
the Goonies since Pinky hated it, and I went, I will probably hate it.
Really, I
That's
really
right.
did like
Yeah.
it.
I saw
It's
it as
not
an
like,
adult. I didn't love it, but it was fine.
Oh
I
man,
mean, it was-
I saw it as a kid and still love it.
Yes,
So.
tonight we are reviewing Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
I do like
Um,
Temple of Doom.
he's
I
gonna
mean, it's
like
my
that.
least
Sage will like
favorite.
that better. Don't you?
I would think so. I don't know. I'm excited to see what they think about it.
I mean, it's even cheesier.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is, but it's
Omnibus.
also a lot darker. So I think
Yes.
it should be interesting. I
It
hope
is
it's
darker,
not
so-
slavery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. That's good stuff, Fatmatic. I wish I could read. I just don't have the time for it.
I'm anti-reading. I've been really close to buying the original 3 Lord of the Rings and being like, all right, I'm just going to read these eventually.
This is a trilogy, Roth. It's
do it. Lord of the Rings.
No. Yeah.
I think I am like Dave. Dave recommended that new Stephen King fantasy book.
Fairy Tales?
Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
He recommended that one. So
what is it?
The new Stephen King. No, I don't. You know, Ted, I don't think we are actually. I don't, because there's a lot of other shows.
Y'all need to watch Willow. You and your crew.
There's a lot of other shows coming out around that time, so I don't think because we're going to be doing Yellowstone, which I know you guys probably a lot of people don't. But look, for Roth, Earl, and I, Yellowstone is where it's at. So yeah, Earl, you're nowhere. You're in the Deucecast pretentious corner.
Bro, I think Brian's trying to put Stormlight Archive things on me, and I have no idea what that means because I don't. Look, I'm just starting. I'm gonna miss one. Sorry.
I don't think I said the name of the podcast. Good Day for a Movie Podcast.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
No, that's okay.
G4D, whatever. Yeah.
GD4 AM.
Is that the YouTube channel's name?
Yes. I think you can just search Good Day for a Movie Podcast.
I think I literally put in.
What time are y'all doing the Temple of Doom?
After this,
10:30 our time. 10:30 our time, Earl.
Yeah, it's. I got a text.
Mountain time. Y'all are Mountain Time, right?
Yes, but one of us is in Central, and it gets really confusing, and math is hard.
Yeah.
10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is looking good, Tate said. So we'll see. But it'll live forever on YouTube.
11
o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, that's all right. You can catch the replay.
No. I'll probably be awake. So all right. Well, I'm on Twitter at the Michael Nip. I'm also in the Deucecast Discord, which if you're somehow not in the Deucecast Discord, please find our social media, DM me, and I will send you a link to the Deucecast Discord. Ted, I don't know if you're in there, buddy. So we need to get you in there. Maybe you are. I can't remember.
I think he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've got a lot of people.
Yeah, there are a lot of
fun.
people. It is fun. It's the best part of social media, really. I mean, that's where I do most of my social media social media. All right, we'll be back next week for the penultimate episode of She-Hulk.
Penultimate.
Daredevil.
Episode 5 of Andor.
Ooh, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm more excited for one of those things. Bless you.
I'm excited for both.
Oh, there you go.
I've never seen the Daredevil stuff, so
hopefully Mikey can.
Oh man,
can recover.